All right, odds to win the Super Bowl. Here we go. Chiefs and Niners have played and went to overtime. Are an even Steven plus 600, and it's an implied percentage of 14.3%. Everybody else in single digits. Ravens, Lions, Bengals, Eagles. And I said, look, I have not seen a team where people are radically at polar opposites like I have when people talk about the Eagles. Some people think they're going to win the whole thing. Some people think they're not making the playoffs. I got a lot on both sides there. All right. Let's get into team to fade, team to back, and maybe a future and a long shot. I'm Eric Casillas, Emery Hunt, Mike McClure come in. Okay, maybe it's to make the playoffs. Maybe it's their over-under win total. Maybe it's something about them you like. But let's start with positivity. Team to back for 2024. Emery Hunt.
How about those Philadelphia Eagles having the best record in the NFL? I don't know if you know, but they got Saquon Barkley, who is an elite running back. You have an elite quarterback in Jalen Hurts. You have an elite wide receiver in A.J. Brown. You have another elite wide receiver in Devonta Smith. And they got better, significantly better, at the position where they were significantly terrible at last year in the secondary. You bring back Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. You draft the number one corner in some eyes in Quinyon Mitchell. In some other eyes, the number two corner in Cooper DeJean. So they got better in the secondary with two ball hawks. They got younger and better. They got better at running back. And Saquon Barkley hadn't seen lanes this wide since high school because of what he has at quarterback in Jalen Hurts. This offense may average 35 points a game. They will now be able to turn the ball over. This team will win 13 to 14 games. I feel like they will have the best record in the NFC. I'm sorry, in the NFL.
All right, I got you. That's a team to back. He likes Philly. And again, I see people on both sides. Some people say the defense was putrid last year. You can't fix that on the fly. And the offensive line is going to be worse. They lose Kelsey. But I hear, again, if you were saying you were an anti them, I would point out all the good things. There's a lot to. Philadelphia's going to be a fun team this year to watch either way. Michael, who you backing?
It's the Philadelphia Eagles here. I am firmly on Team Philly. Got a lot better. I think they absolutely crushed the offseason between the draft and grabbing Saquon Barkley here. I think Barkley is going to be a massive addition. You know, we talk about running backs not mattering a ton in certain situations. I don't subscribe to that in every situation. This is one where I think it matters a lot. First of all, this team, they really have to gain about 8 yards at any given time if they want to, not 10, because of the tush push and that setup with Hurts and Saquon here right now. But I like them to win the division here at even money. I think the Cowboys getting too much respect. When you look at this schedule, I think it starts off pretty friendly. If they're able to win that neutral site game in Brazil, I personally think they will. They're going to be undefeated heading into the bye week, and then they get the Browns team, a tough team defensively. But again, you got the bye in front of it to prepare. So the first loss potentially on the schedule is going to be at the Bengals, where they're just a 2.5-point underdog on a look-ahead line. I think this is a great spot for Philly to have some success. I love them here to win the division at even money.
I'm going to make mine quick because I'll bet, got to make up some time here. I like Atlanta. Do you realize on the look-ahead line they're either favored in 11 or 12 games this year? Seriously. And there are 8.5s and 9.5s out with the Atlanta Falcons. They have the easiest strength of schedule in the NFL. Just don't start 0-3. That's it. Right? Because then it gets easy. There's a lot of Bucks, Panthers, Seahawks at home, Broncos, Raiders, Giants, Commanders, Panthers again, Bucks again. There's a lot of that.